Hi, everyone. Welcome to the No One Cares podcast, where we're going to talk about marketing, news, social media, pop culture, but nobody cares except for us. We're your hosts, Alina, Lexi, and Alex, your chronically online besties. Welcome to our very first episode. So my name's Alina, born and raised here in Miami, owner of A to Z Social Agency. We are a boutique social media agency here in Miami, and we just love to yap so much that we were like, let's make a podcast. And so this has been in the works since probably January, and we are super excited to basically yap our lives away.
I'm Alex. I'm from Managua, Nicaragua. I'm owner of no company. My 14-year-old Yorkie is my best friend, and that's pretty much it. Yay!
I'm Lexi, also born and raised in Miami, the proud owner of a cat named Gremlin, and that's about it.
Oh my God, we all have pets. Yeah, so Coco, Gremlin, mine are Luigi and Stella, and they are the coworkers that we have lovingly at home. So yeah, pretty much this podcast, we're gonna go through a bunch of topics like we mentioned about marketing, and we always say like nobody cares about this except for us, and that's kind of how this podcast was born. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So we'll start off with some news. No one cares about sports except, I guess, Snapchat and Twitter. Snapchat is currently making a network called Snap Sports Network, and I'm gonna ask this to Alex. Would you watch an episode of like dog surfing?
I would, but not on Snapchat. I think if it was like on Peacock or Netflix, maybe if I stumbled upon it, but I would not go to Snapchat to watch my dog's sports.
Perhaps. So this whole network is supposed to be like really niche sports. If you remember the days of like DJ Khaled posting on Snapchat all the time, Dr. Miami posting all the time. Dr. Miami literally had like surgeries happening on Snapchat.
Yeah, I remember
which is
that.
insane. But you know, Snapchat's trying to make niche sports kind of a thing. They're going to make a whole like 6-episode series about it. And again, just goes to show that niche content is probably the best thing on the planet. I mean, who's really using Snapchat like that anyways? But
Okay, shut up. I use Snapchat.
I mean, so do I, but like with my friends
it's
though.
Pop off then? Like,
I mean,
would
I don't
you
think
use
it's
it?
I don't think it's gonna pop off, but I love showing my friends my face on Snapchat. Like, why send a text when I can send you a picture of my face?
That's different though. But I mean, like,
Okay,
to
no, I don't
people?
use it as like a social media network. I use it to talk to my friends.
Yeah, and so are they trying to make fetch happen? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not
It's
watching
okay.
this. I won't be watching this. Like,
I
put it on
probably
YouTube
will.
and like, I mean, if it's on TikTok, like, I'll watch it
Okay, so then why TikTok?
because I'm already scrolling anyway.
I also
Not-
think of middle
okay.
school when I think of Snapchat.
When I open Snapchat, I go to like my chats. I'm not gonna I don't go to like the side where like people's stories and like news and stuff are. Like I only like if you Snapchat me, I'll answer it. But like there, I don't know what goes on the other side.
But you guys don't get like the notifications of like Dr. Miami posting? Because I get those all the time.
No.
I don't know how it just kind of happened on my phone. It's like Dr. Miami has posted a story, or like the E-News just posted a story, and I'm like, I didn't subscribe to any of this. So like I'm
I'm
curious. if that's-
unsubscribing from this narrative.
She's an undercover Swiftie. It's fine. Anyway, speaking of sports, since the Olympics are kind of also around, a recent article just came out that Twitter is still the #1 place where people are talking about sports. Curious to see how that's going to work with TikTok and the Olympics and the Olympians posting. Remember that? I forgot her name. The one girl that like got really super viral back in like Tokyo for softball. She's like this like very tall girl. No, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, I don't. The only girl that comes up on my TikTok is the diver girl who she does some crazy dives from the 10-meter platform, and like I literally couldn't.
You see, I don't see her stuff. This girl's name is like Ilian or something. I'll have to look it up.
People are definitely screaming at their phones right now because someone knows who it is.
Yeah, I
someone
know.
out there in the black hole that we're
It's
talking
okay.
to.
But anyway, yeah. So basically, and I refuse to call Twitter X. That's just a whole different
It's
conversation.
the actual worst rebrand ever.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that was
Yeah.
not good for them. But you know, basically, this whole article was just saying that Twitter is still like the main place where people are talking about sports, and there's nothing like when Twitter unites the internet altogether, whether it's for something or another.
Yeah, I personally don't have Twitter. I don't think I've ever had Twitter, but I still get a lot of my news from Twitter. I don't know if that makes sense. Like
How?
Tweet screenshots, like when they're uploaded on TikTok or Instagram, that's where I get a lot of my news because that's where people start speaking. I don't know if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
in every single context, for sports, for like when there's drama, it's always on Twitter, but I don't have Twitter.
How are you chronically online but you don't have a Twitter?
Thank you for reading my mind.
I think it's because my dad used to have Twitter when I was little, and I don't know. I was like, I don't want to be like my dad.
I will say
I
private,
love my dad.
private
I
Twitter
just-
forever. My Twitter has been on private for years. Like I will talk shit first and last name. Like don't even look for it. You're not gonna find it. But you know.
I think mine's on private too, but just because I think when I got a Twitter, it was like when people are like still putting their stuff on private, not like TikTok where I don't care who sees it. But Twitter felt like really personal, even though like I wasn't talking shit about people.
So before I got this job and I thought I maybe wanted a corporate job, I was like, let me put this on private in case an employer searches me.
You know, and same with like Instagram and Facebook. It was like, you must put it on private because you
Oh,
will
I
be
didn't
fired.
listen to any of that. I just raw dogged it.
Will you be looking at our social media?
Yes, but not for the same reasons. But yeah, no, I mean, Willy Wonka factory, that was great. That was a great time on Twitter. Like when Twitter like really unites people, that's insane.
Wait, where were you when that happened?
What
That
was the
happened
Willy
recently.
Wonka factory?
There was in England, somebody or like some company put on like some makeshift Willy Wonka walkthrough. You don't remember any of
It
this?
was literally a lady in like
I don't
dressed as an
think-
Oompa Loompa.
I don't think you guys even mentioned this to me.
Yes, I know that we did. And you see for this one, I will pull it up. Oh my God. And this thing was such a disaster that people were like, wow, I don't think Twitter's been disunited in a very long time because of the rebrand. Like people are back on Twitter to talk shit about this Willy Wonka thing. The Willy Wonka experience.
Yeah, I want to
Alex.
see it now.
Okay, but these pictures are like really, really, really sad. Like this was supposed to be a walkthrough that kids received. I don't know if to do this to the camera. Maybe we'll
This
put
was
it up
this
later.
was the bartender.
Yeah, that was the bartender.
Oh wow!
And
Wait, so like this is the first time you're
That's
seeing this
crazy,
image?
Yeah.
But this was the same time when
It was literally
Kate
February.
Middleton was also missing. And so
remember that.
the
And they
layers of
said-
the internet was that she was hiding in
the Willy
Wonka. In the Willy Wonka that this was Kate Middleton. Yeah, where were you?
I truly don't know because I don't know.
This
how
She
It
was
was
looking for
February.
Kate Middleton.
We're still looking for her. It's okay.
She was at Wimbledon.
Yeah, for like the first time since like January, which is kind of scary to think. But yeah, I need to get a Twitter. Twitter used to be like the TikTok. Like everything started on Twitter and then it would trickle down eventually to Instagram and Facebook.
Your homework,
that I
your
know.
homework is to make a Twitter account.
Okay,
Yeah, it's getting semi-funny again only because of Biden and like Kamala.
Okay, yeah,
The
like the
tweets are
coconuts.
insane.
Okay, I'm kidding. I think I made a Twitter for 1 year when I was in high school, but that's like when there was like the girl that was racist and trying to get me expelled for being like Nicaraguan, so I just shut everything down because she was harassing me on there. So now I'm like, okay, never mind. Boarding school was a whole different thing.
It's okay. One day we'll talk about Alex's boarding school lore.
We need a whole episode dedicated to Alex's boarding school trauma.
It's okay. Alex will just like drop her trauma sometimes and she's like, yeah, I was in a cult. So anyway, we're like, what?
It was really culty, but it was so much fun, I guess.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, they definitely brainwashed me like that.
But anyway, perfect segue because our next topic essentially is going to be no one cares about Twitter except everything that's going down in politics. There was a perfect tweet that I screenshotted this morning that was, my girlfriend is so offline that she thought We Did It Joe was our own little inside jokes for the last 4 years. And I feel like that's this interaction right now.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's why we're here. So, you know, obviously in political news, Biden stepped down and the memes have been insane.
I do enjoy a good meme.
Like, this is even like politics aside, they've been hysterical.
I do enjoy.
No,
a
like
good
literally
meme.
give people Emmys, give them Pulitzer Prizes. Like they deserve it all. I've been cracking.
And I'm like. Also, your likes are hidden now, so you can like whatever the hell you want.
Honestly, like, thank you, Elon. Like, the Twitter rebrand has been terrible, but thank you for hiding my likes. Like,
Yes. They've been really funny, and I don't even
It's
know
a
what's
safe
funnier,
place.
the whole Biden stuff or Kamala Harris. Like the coconut
you
tree
think
meme.
you just fell out of a coconut tree?
I love the coconut tree song. I mean, it's not a song, but you know they made it into a song. I
Yeah.
want to make it like my alarm clock. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, and it's okay
ring to
because
it.
now Charlie XCX tweeted that Kamala Harris is brat. And that's a whole different lore in and of itself.
There's so much lore.
Yeah.
My mom has been out of the country for 2 weeks, and I had to explain this lore to her last night, and she was like looking at me like, "Are you okay?"
It's okay.
Like,
Do CNN next because they don't know what this is either.
literally, let me just call CNN up. Can you just call CNN up and let them know
Please?
what was going on?
Yeah, no, that video was really bad. They literally printed out screenshots of
I know,
like
but they have
Kamala's
to have
profile.
like a Gen Z intern that
That's-
like runs like breaks it down for them. Like
That's what I was
we
gonna
can't just have these
say.
old
I
people
don't
trying
think
to
so.
break
They
it
literally
down.
printed out, and the lady was like, "I don't know what social like what this
What
is."
platform it is?
But
It
this
was
is
the
a-
Twitter.
And
was
it's
like,
like it's
oh.
Twitter. It's not like TikTok or like Lemonade. Like Twitter's pretty well known, but I guess not to the reporters at CNN.
I just don't think they know what brat means. My
I
mom
don't think they
literally
know
asked
what
me.
Twitter
She was
is.
like, my mom was like, Brat, like the dolls.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not
And
that
I was
far
like,
off.
honestly, yeah.
Not that far off. But no, I mean, I think that whole thing is crazy. And it just, do we think Kamala knows what Brad is?
Probably not.
Yes,
but
because
is
yes,
going
because
with
her
it.
Twitter, they made like the backdrop of her Twitter, like Kamala HQ or whatever, like made like the green with the font.
But like, what if this is a
She probably doesn't
situation,
know
yeah,
what's
where
going
they were
on,
like,
though.
just, we got this from here, and they're just doing it.
Like any person over 35
I
isn't gonna know what's going
I
on.
really feel like someone has to explain the lore to her. Like someone has to, because there's a marketing manager out there somewhere in her campaign who like is approving all of this, and it's probably someone older. So like these little Gen Z kids are bringing them these TikToks and these tweets, and they're like, explain.
Right, but what if they were like, it's working, like you have X amount of like impressions and whatnot, just trust us, and they're like, okay. You know, ideally you would hire people in your camp that you like trust, no?
I hope so. I hope she knows. Like I hope she's in on the joke.
She's cackling somewhere, it's okay.
He's cackling somewhere.
She is the one who said like, you think you just fell out of a coconut tree, like.
But isn't that a saying? I don't
No,
know.
she was saying it's like actually like I listened to the whole thing and like she was making a point. Like it was like a valid point. It's just TikTok clipped that one part, and if you clip it, it sounds crazy.
Yeah, that is true. And now all over my TikTok, all I'm seeing are like montages of things like Kamala Harris has said over the years. All very funny when you put a beat behind it. Like it's so,
When
so
you put a beat
unserious.
behind it.
No, yeah, like so I just think about Alex dancing to the Brat coconut tree.
Oh, that was a good
mashup.
one. That was a good remix.
It's okay. Did you guys see that Santina even made a TikTok about it? She was like, I will get out of retirement to do Kamala's TikTok, and it was to that song.
Oh, wow, I haven't.
And it's like, you think you just fell out of a coconut tree? And no, it's the Kesha remix.
Oh, that's
Please
a
tell
good
me
one.
you guys heard this one.
No,
Yes,
I
that's the
haven't
one.
heard
That's
it.
the one that I used for a video with Ellie climbing the tree when she came back from Africa.
Oh my God, no,
yes,
I have to
do know what
find
you're
it.
talking about. The little sister lore.
Here,
Yeah.
we'll put it for everyone else who doesn't know. Again, just
Girl,
like the
no,
layers
we're
of
gonna
the
get
internet.
copyrighted.
Okay, I guess whatever. But anyway, you know, I was about to say shit's going down on TikTok, and I wasn't gonna curse, but here we are. Going back to Twitter again, just Twitter's popped off. Love Island, Kendall, and his nudes.
Oh,
Yeah, that was really
that's
bad.
so traumatizing. I feel so bad.
If you haven't watched Love Island, one of the finalists, essentially, like, I think the finale dropped at like 9 p.m. It ended by 11. I don't even think I got home from watching it at a friend's house. Boom, 12:01. That video was on Twitter, and it's like really, really bad. Did you guys see it?
So
I hope
bad. Yeah,
Yeah, we
think
did see
so.
it.
I feel so
We were
bad
privy
for
to
him.
it.
not. Yeah, I know. That's
I
really
mean,
bad.
I didn't watch Love Island. Like, I'm so sorry to this man. I don't know who this man is, but like, Kim Kardashian made out of her career like from a sex tape. Like, I think we can all bounce back from it.
Yeah,
in
but that one was, like,
2024.
Like objectively or subjectively kind of hot. I don't think this video was that. Like, that was sent in like really private group chat or like a conversation.
Okay, but like, who leaked it?
That's what I want to know.
Like, who had that video?
Yeah, who posted it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna beat him up because I was so
Yeah,
mad. I don't
that was
even like
horrible.
Kendall, no offense, but
No, me neither. I
Again,
thought
I
he
have-
was like the
I-
worst one out of the
I
entire
literally
thing.
have
But like,
no
no one
idea who this
deserves
man
that, you
is.
know?
yeah, no.
Like, he wrote on Instagram, "What a way to get back my phone." Poor thing.
Photos is so
He's,
hard.
I just want to address the content that came out from my past. That was something I shared to someone in confidence and trust. It's unfortunate it's no longer private, but it is what it is. Thanks for the support. Essentially, was the rest of it. It's giving Dylan Sprouse when he got his nudes leaked, and he was like, "Cool, I'm not fat and 14 anymore."
I mean, like, really? Like, what are you supposed to do at that point? Like, they're already out there. It's not like you can take it back.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, think about all the sex tapes that Dave Portnoy has. Like, there's plentiful sex tapes of him on the internet. He just embraces it at this point. Like, what are you gonna do?
yeah, but I don't think you can compare Dave Portnoy with Kendall from like Love Island.
No,
like,
you can't. But like, all of these people.
in terms of like
sex tapes-
personality, you know.
Yeah, I was like,
Again, like, I don't know this.
No, I
man.
wasn't saying like by attractiveness. It's just like Dave Portnoy is like, I'll post it myself. Give me the phone, you know. And this was done to the poor guy.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
I think he'll be okay.
What happens if your nudes would get leaked? Like, what would you do?
I would throw up and cry. That's it. I would just.
I mean, I really would just be upset that my mom saw them.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like-
valid.
Like, that would be the worst thing. Like, whatever.
Yeah,
And I hope I look good.
that's valid. Yeah, I don't even know what I would do from all of that. But yeah, you know, I guess navigating your nudes. Poor
Actually, I
Kendall.
can tell you exactly what you guys would do. You would lock
The
yourself
lore,
in
the
a
lore.
room for a week and not go to 8th grade for an entire week and cry and literally just like not eat, not leave your room, not nothing. And then after a week, you'd be like, okay, it didn't happen. And then you can go back.
Hypothetically, though.
Hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what you would do.
Yeah, no, we'll leave that there.
If you ever find yourself in that situation, now you know.
Okay. Cambio de tema.
Cambio de tema.
Twisters. Are we watching it or not?
In 4D.
But again, like, this was a movie that I had zero interest about, and then suddenly I saw how fun it was on TikTok.
I don't even really know what it's about. I know that obviously it's about a tornado, but I don't really know like the overarching plot. But I kind of want to go to the movie theater and like, you know?
Right, but you see, in my mind, I'm like, I want to make a TikTok about that. Like, I had really zero interest in this
So
whole
you
movie.
take your tripod, you set it up in front of you while you're watching the movie, and just have your tripod on a time lapse.
Please don't take your tripod to the
No, I'm not gonna do any of that. Did you guys see the video of the girl who took her mom to the movie but didn't tell her that they were sitting in the 4D
I'm gonna do that
seats?
to my parents.
So the mom sits down and she's like, ay, está moviendo, ay, and she's like freaking out because no one told her. That's what we're gonna do to our parents.
All
I'm
right,
gonna do it to my
that's gonna be
tita.
my next Jimmy TikTok lore.
No, you have
Yes.
to. Jimmy is her father-in-law, for lack of a better
He's
term.
gonna kill me if I do that to him. He's probably gonna kill me for talking about him on this podcast.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey,
You're famous.
honestly, my TikTok does love him.
Yeah,
So
it's okay. Maybe Jimmy will be upset that it's not the '90s Twister movie, and be like, "What's going on right now? All these remakes and no original movies." Rah.
true.
I don't know.
Sorry, I hit the microphone. Sorry.
Speaking of other shows on TikTok or movies that we now suddenly want to watch, House of Dragons. I'm not watching it, but I guess you guys are.
I love it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know what's going on. I rely on TikTok to tell me what the episode was about because I feel like it moves so slowly, but it is really interesting. At the end of the episode, spoilers for season 2 episode, whatever the last one was. The dragon picks someone. I'm not gonna continue. And
She said spoiler alert.
and I didn't even say which dragon. There's so many in the world. So many.
Oh, but he knows which one you mean.
I will say I didn't watch season 1, and I started from season 2, and like I'm very invested now, but like I need to go back and watch season 1.
Right, but like, do you think that TikTok and YouTube like recaps
I don't know. It's
just help you
literally
there?
it's not on my For You page.
Oh,
no,
it definitely
no.
helps me.
I actually know what's going on in the episode.
I'm not on this TikTok side of things.
Me
so.
either. I don't see recaps on TikTok.
Well, I have to. If not, I don't process what I just watched. So I love it. I think it's great, especially when people like go into the analysis, and apparently there's books about it too. So you like
It's
compare
based
the
off a
books.
book.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I didn't know
It
that.
is,
So
it
like I
is.
like it when they compare it and things like that. And
It's okay. My current For You page is all about how the people in the Big Brother house don't know that Joe Biden stepped down and is no longer running for president. And so now I'm super invested in that.
That is crazy. I'm still on Love Island TikTok because there's like so much drama happening, and it hasn't even been like 2 days, but it's okay. People talking smack about each other. People making outside of the villa.
I'm trying not to watch those because I haven't finished Love Island.
It's okay. Should I ruin it for you like you just ruined it for the audio?
I think I deserve it, honestly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Serena and Cordell win.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I honestly don't even remember who
Is
we're
that
talking about.
OBJ's
Beautiful.
little
Yes.
brother?
Oh, now I
Yes.
know who we're talking about.
The Dolphins literally won us that championship in Love Island. OBJ literally wrote on Instagram like, "Vote for my brother."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nepotism at its finest.
Would that be nepotism though? Because it's his
Yeah.
brother. It's not his son.
No, but it's like your family. Honestly, I'm all for nepotism. Like, I fully support. Like, get your bag.
Hit or miss.
I mean, like if you're talented and like you just got there because like someone got you the audition, like go off, go off.
Yeah, but what if you're there and you actually don't deserve it?
Well then, like people are gonna roast you on the internet anyway. So like,
It's okay. All right, so that's kind of a perfect transition because I kind of spoiled it. On our last segment of every single episode, we're going to do a very quick hit or miss, few thoughts on what's going on the internet, whether we think it's a hit or we think it's a miss. Okay, so we'll start with what we've been talking about this entire time. The phrase brat summer, hit or miss.
I think it's a hit.
I think it's a hit right now, but it's going to end up being a miss just because, not to get political or anything, it's going to become politicized.
Yeah.
And I love the coconut tree. I love the coconut tree. But anytime in general, like anything gets somewhat, like with the word woke, I think it was like 4 years ago or whatever, things like that, it dies down eventually. You know, like I feel like politics just ruin everything that's like trendy.
Yeah, I'm like 50-50 about brat summer because I feel like that was like a very niche, like very funny thing. And now it's like everyone's like CNN's talking about it, you know, like it's not fun anymore.
I just think that they're going to make it a campaign slogan and then it's like really over. Like,
yeah, like you made it, was
it's
it
no
that they say
longer fun.
chuggy? Yeah, it's going to get chuggy. That's what I think.
I don't know
I
if
know.
people still say chuggy.
No, I know that was ironic.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It's okay, thanks. All right, hit or miss getting your nudes leaked?
Miss.
Depends who you are.
Huge
I'm gonna say
miss.
miss. I'm going to say miss for me.
No, I'm going to stand by my depends who you are statement.
Okay, this is more talking about the profiles essentially. Chili's. Huge hit for me. Their
Oh, I
Instagram and
think they're
their
funny,
Twitter is
yeah.
hilarious.
I literally beg my friends to go to Chili's every weekend.
Should we go to Chili's this Friday?
Yes, they have
I'm
really
there.
cheap margaritas, I think.
Yeah.
Say
Okay,
less.
beautiful. Yeah. The Olympics, hit or miss?
Hey, I'm really excited.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm more of a World Cup girly than an Olympics girly, but I will say the Paralympics TikTok is definitely a hit. It's very, very gold.
And we're all going to hell for laughing about everything that they're posting, but we'll blame their social media manager for that. Octo Buddies, hit or miss? 1, 2, 3, hit.
But the ones that are detachable.
No,
Not
I
the
love
ones that
mine.
stick.
An Octo Buddy, for people who don't know, it's what you put on the back of your phones. But Alex and I put the one that's like double-sided, and you have the one that's like stuck on your phone.
Yeah, I'm like a 12-year-old. It's
But
cool.
essentially, you stick it anywhere. You stick it anywhere, and you can like shoot content like right here if you really felt like it. It's amazing. And Lexi, this one's kind of for you. Hit or miss, pura vida.
Okay, I like need to look into the camera when I say this. I desperately need you bitches to stop going to Pura Vida. That shit is disgusting. I spent $8 on a coffee. And like, don't get me wrong. I love an expensive iced coffee. But that shit tasted like dirt and water. I didn't even finish it. My friend also got a $7 latte. Again, go off expensive coffee. But that shit was also disgusting. So I need you guys to stop. It's embarrassing. And that's all I have to say on that topic.
And I don't even think the dueños are Costa Rican, so I don't even know why it's called Pura Vida. That was just
Yeah, if you're the social media manager for
But
Pura
I like their
Vida,
food. So.
talk to us. You see, I don't. I think it's too expensive for no reason. Like you said, like if it's good, like let's spend the money. But I shouldn't be spending an arm and a leg for a bagel.
It is expensive, but I'm also really easily influenced. So
That's
if
a
someone
different.
tells me it's good, I will believe it's good, no matter the price.
That is a different thing. All right, and then our last question of the day: what side of TikTok are you on this week? I know we kind of talked about it, but just to close us out.
I'm on Big Brother TikTok. And on that Cuban lady, oh my God, hold on. I need to tell you guys her name. Like, she's my queen.
Yeah, I'm still on Love Island TikTok, and I just started reading. Also, easily influenced. My friends were like, "You have to read A Court of Thorn and Roses," and I finally fell for the bandwagon.
My friend is reading that.
It is so good.
Her
I, like,
name
lost
is
sleep over reading it.
Maciel. She's hilarious. She comes for her haters. Like, if you speak Spanish, 20 out of 10 recommend. She's so funny.
There was a girl on my soccer team named Maciel. Fun fact. She went to middle school.
I know Amasi. She's sweet. Hi, Amasi. All right. Anything else that we did not talk about that you ladies want to talk about? Thanks for tuning in. We hope that you cared as much as we did. You can subscribe to the No One Cares podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or anywhere else that you listen to your podcast. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at A to Z_social, TO, not the number 2, for all marketing tips. And we make the funniest videos. And that's from a super biased standpoint. All right, so we'll see you next week, and we hope you don't care until then. See ya.
Bye.